It is the Orange and Blue Report presented by the UVA Health System as we roll out our red carpet installment of the program here today. It's the Grammys, and of course we've got Ron Sanchez with us. Always red carpet treatment when Ron Sanchez is kind enough to visit us here in the studios. And Ron, we got a lot to talk about here. It's the must-see Monday, and certainly it was a must-see kind of day at Cameron Indoor Stadium on Saturday. Let me start here. Last time Virginia won in that building, Tony Bennett was playing his final season in the NBA. No one on the team was even born yet. What were you doing in 1995, the last time Virginia won in Durham?
I have no idea.
It's that long ago?
I have no idea.
Were you in high school?
I was playing Nintendo.
He was playing Nintendo.
I was probably playing Nintendo.
Yeah, well,
Saturday afternoon playing Nintendo.
My, how far we have come as Virginia has now taken down the Duke Blue Devils to improve its record to 9-0 in conference play. And well, as we reflect on this game, I mean, this was something that you knew was going to be a battle. You have to overcome so much to win in that building, particularly against that team. What impressed you the most about what you saw from Saturday afternoon?
Honestly, it was the fact that we had a lead and they came roaring with their offense. In the second half, we went cold, couldn't score for a bit, lost the lead, but then we were able to regain it. And I thought that showed a lot of composure, a lot of maturity from the team.
When you're in that spot, late in that game, when you see all these things compounding, in particular, given some of the recent challenges and how close the series has been in that building, what was going through your mind in the last couple seconds when Grayson Allen's down there trying to sell the offensive foul, Kyle Guy's hoping to go to the line to put this game away? What are you thinking?
I was actually thinking about the last time we played in Mariel was guarding Grayson Allen, and we thought he traveled and they didn't call it, and he scored, and that was the end point of the game there. And honestly, I was like, it can't end like this again. That was kind of my thought. But I think the refs did a phenomenal job in, making the right call.
Yeah. As we look back at this game, I think one of the things going in that you never know about for either side, a lot of youth on both sides, but for your side, guys that hadn't played in that environment. I know you tried to simulate that crowd environment, pumping in noise into practice and things of the such. How did you feel like those young guys handled that, and how long did it take for them to settle in?
I think Tony actually did a great job in preparing before the game, but even when we arrived at the arena, he stepped out and told the guys, hey, listen, I want you to go out there, and I want you to embrace it, look at it, and when we come back here, just let it go, and let's just play basketball. Don't be consumed by the noise, the crowd, the fans. Just take it in and let it go. And I thought that was a really good message at the appropriate time.
It was two young guys that made two of the biggest shots in that game down the stretch, and Kyle Guy and Ty Jerome. One of those huge shots in this game from Ty Jerome, as I referenced, was the one that puts you out in front by 5 points late in the game on the three-pointer. What goes through a young guy's head in that spot? What were you thinking as you saw that shot go down?
Well, when the shot went in, I was excited for Ty. I have not talked to him about this shot, but I guarantee you that Ty Jerome, as a young kid in New York, watching Duke, watching the ACC, said, I want to be a guy in that building to make a play. And to watch him do that, I think was exciting. I was happy for him, and I know he works hard. And to be there in that moment and to embrace it and to have success with it, I think is I had fun with it, just watching his reaction.
One New York guy watching another New York guy make a big play on that stage. Yeah, it's something you never forget. So all of that to say, now you turn the page, try to move on. Is that a challenge to try and get over the potential emotional hangover of an emotional huge win like this here in January?
No, honestly, Tony does a great job of preparing the guys for the game that's ahead. The fans and the media made a big deal about the Duke game, but for us it was just the next contest. Now we've turned the page. You celebrated after the game. Took the day off yesterday, and today we just prepared for the next one, Louisville. So
let's talk a little quickly about that Louisville challenge that you guys will be facing. Here comes one of the hottest teams in the Atlantic Coast Conference under a new head coach, leading the conference in block shots per game, second in the country. What kind of a challenge is that for you guys, and how do you go about this game?
Preparation for, it seems like every ACC team does something special, and Louisville is one of those that with their length on the interior, the shot blocking, we'll do the best we can trying to replicate their defense. I doubt that we will come close, but it's definitely a challenge for us, just like the Syracuse zone and Duke's press and the talent of those two interior players. But we'll prepare well, and hopefully we'll compete hard and play well on Wednesday.
Well, never a dull moment in the Atlantic Coast Conference. That game will be at 7 o'clock on a Wednesday night as the Cardinals come to Charlottesville. We'll hit the airwaves at 6:30 on the Virginia Sports Radio Network with our pregame coverage. For Ron Sanchez, this is Dave Koehn saying thanks for stopping by. We'll see you on Wednesday night.